I've got some pictures of some other insects that I wanted to show you. This will be the last day that we really think or talk too much more about insects. I'm going to move next week into talking about plants. Plants are also living things, and sometimes insects can be really helpful to plants and have a positive impact. Sometimes they might have a negative impact and just like eat them or make them not good for us to eat. So boys and girls, this is a ladybug when it's a larva before it turns into the ladybug that we know. I'm sorry, not a larva. This is when it's a pupa. Pupa before it turns into the ladybugs that we recognize. And here's a bronze butterfly and a monarch butterfly. These are the ones that make that amazing migration trip to Mexico. Here's a regal butterfly. And this one is called a bog butterfly. What does this word say? Caterpillar. It's such a long word. That's a really colorful caterpillar. Here's a tawny butterfly. And this one has an interesting name. It's called a question butterfly. I like how its wings have blue on the edges. It's pretty. And then these last two pictures, here's a honeybee. This is not a photograph. And you know what this is? This is our earthworm. We talked about the other day. It has a positive impact by digging tunnels for roots and mixing up the soil. And on this picture, you can really see how it's segmented. The story that I want to read today is by the same guy that wrote The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This is The Very Busy Spider. A spider is an arachnid. Most insects have 6 legs and arachnids have 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, 4 on this side, and altogether 8. And the author's name is Eric Carle, and he did the illustrations too. Early one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body. The spider landed on a fence post near a farmyard and began to spin a web with her silky thread. "Nay, nay," said the horse. "Want to go for a ride?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Moo, moo," said the cow. "Want to eat some grass?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. I think I'm starting to see why she's so busy. "Baa, baa," bleated the sheep. "Want to run in the meadow?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Ma, ma," said the goat. "Want to jump on the rocks?" What's the spider going to say? What's your prediction? This book follows a pattern. The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Wink, wink," grunted the pig. "Want to roll in the mud?" The spider didn't answer. She was, say it with me, very busy spinning her web. "Woof, woof," barked the dog. "Want to chase a cat?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Meow, meow," cried the cat. "Want to take a nap?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Quack, quack," called the duck. "Want to go for a swim?" The spider didn't answer. She had now finished her web. "Cock-a-doodle-doo," crowed the rooster. "Want to catch a pesky fly?" And the spider caught the fly in her web, just like that. Who, asked the owl, who built this beautiful web? The spider didn't answer. She had fallen asleep. It had been a very busy day. It does look like a lot of work to make a web. I want to show you this page and I want to ask you, why do spiders build webs? Yeah, I think many of you know spiders build webs so that they can catch things. And what do they do when they catch things like flies in their web? That's right, they eat them. So spiders change their environment, they impact their environment by building these webs so that they can catch food. Without food, they would not survive. So that's why spiders change their environment and make a web so that they can survive. They don't want to go hungry. And lots of times plants and animals do that. They make changes to the place where they live so that they can survive. So if you're out on a walk this weekend, you can look for ways that plants or animals or humans have impacted their environment, have changed something about where we live. Have a great weekend.